So here my application is running successfully now. Let me show you one by one. So user info service I'm running, portfolio service, mutual fund service, and main app service. So we need all the service running from the backend, and then we are going to access these services using this main app service. Okay, so you need to run your application as run as Spring Boot app. Okay, now come to the front end. I have already checked that all the services are running properly. Mutual fund service is running properly. We are passing the user ID, user info service is working properly. We have the PF list portfolio service also. We are passing the ID, we are getting the output as well. Now come to the main app service. So as I have told you, like we are going to bind all this object in one, and then we are going to pass this object to the investment dashboard. So this is the object which investment dashboard will get. Inside that it will have the user data, portfolio data, total investor, total gain, and the user ID. Then we will have the MF list. So let me recap it once, so what we have done till yet. So we will have the user info service, then we have the portfolio service, and we will have this user portfolio service, and mutual fund service will have. So using that service we are going to get the response. So what all we have done in this main app service, like we are going to communicate each service with like with each one. As you can see here, the portfolio service is communicating with the mutual fund service here, and the pom.xml we have, in that we have added the Spring Web dependency. And after that, adding a Spring dependency, we have created the multiple Pojo classes which required as the same as whatever the response we are getting from the that services. We need to add this object, we need to create the getter and setters. After creating that, we need if you want to access any REST API data, so you need to use the REST template here. And in REST template you need to say like your REST template.get for object, and in that you need to pass the URL, and the user ID will be dynamic, which is coming from the front end. And then in which object you are going to save that requested data. So like in which type you want that object. So user, in the I know that the object is coming in the user only, so I'm going to store that in user.class, and it will going to return me the user object only. So we are specifying here like this is the type of the portfolio, this is the type of the mutual fund only, this is type of the user only. And the iteration is happening with the holding list, whatever the holding list we have, and we are iterating it one by one. We are storing that data in the user MF list, and we are returning one bind object. Like we have created the user output, in that we are passing user portfolio and user MF list, and that we are going to show to the front end. So we are getting that in the front end directly. So like this, in this video we have seen like how we are going to communicate with these three services in one main app services. Okay, so in next video we are going to see like is that we are going to do like are we achieving all these thing as the client suggested us. So let me show you that. Yeah, this one, to break the overall application. So we have break the application in the multiple modules, so that can work independently, they can communicate with each other by internal calling. So this one is also can be done, and different team can work together. So yeah, different team also can work together if we have the proper requirement. Technology can be vary. This will be see when we are going to implement the dashboard. Multiple instance can be created, and load coming from the request can be balanced easily, that we are going to see in the next video. But here we are hard coding this URL. So if you are going to move this like from the SIT or development to the UAT, so you need to change this. So we change this URL, so we cannot we cannot directly do the changes in the code. So we need to like put these data on any of the like properties file, so that we can change it at the any of the time. So will that thing we will check in the next video. So please subscribe to my channel, friends. Thank you.